हे गाइस, वेलकम बैक टू माय यूट्यूब चैनल। और आज की ये वीडियो काफ़ी स्पेशल होने वाली है। अभी रिसेंटली हमने एक $3000 का क्लाइंट क्लोज किया। ये वीडियो पूरी एक सेल्स वीडियो है जिसमें हमने क्लाइंट्स के क्वेश्चंस को आंसर करे, सारे उसके ऑब्जेक्शंस हैंडल करे और अपने सर्विसेज के बारे में कुछ एडिशनल इन्फॉर्मेशन भी प्रोवाइड करी। गो अहेड एंड वॉच द वीडियो। So when we let's say speak to a homeowner, okay, we record our entire conversation with the homeowner. So we ask all the qualifying questions, and qualifying questions are basically set by me and you. Let's say we are going to sit down in an onboarding call, okay, and we are going to specify, okay, these are going to be your qualifications, and that's what you are looking for specifically. So when I have the qualifications, I'm going to pass it to my team, and then they are going to schedule the appointments based on those qualifications. Is it making sense?
So I give you the questions and you guys are going to use those questions to get the appointment.
Exactly. Okay. And the good thing about this is there is no mention of free solar. Of course, if there is going to be any mention, we consider that those appointments as misleading. And we know sometimes the agent, in spite of booking an appointment just so that he can get some commission, they might say some words, let's say free solar, this is going to be free. What we actually do when the homeowner asks okay, what's going to be my cost, okay, so we say something like this: the monitoring, installation, and also the servicing, every single thing is going to be no cost to you, right? But then it will be replacing your electricity bill with a payment which you'll be making to, let's say, your banks or whoever will be financing. We don't go into much details because of course that's not our job. Our job is to only get them some insights and then ask them to, this question will be best answered by our or your energy experts, who will be let's say we are scheduling a time and date with them, and you're just going to visit them or talk to them, and they are going to explain you everything. But what we say is the consultation is no obligation. The solar consultation is no obligation. They don't have to buy anything on the call if they are meeting with you, so that they know that this is not a sales call. This is just to provide a free consultation, free information about solar energy, and you will give them the numbers. If they like what they are seeing, then they can purchase, but they're not obliged to buy anything. Is it making sense?
Before you talk to them, how do they get to you?
So we actually have methods of generating leads, right? We use Facebook ads, we use data vendors to even buy opt-in data. All our data is DNC scrubbed, so there's not going to be on any litigated list, any DNC. We make sure of that. We have tools which filters out these data, so that we are getting clean homeowners, and also people who have shown interest in solar energy, right? So we get their list, we compile their list, and we upload that into our dialers. I think automated dialers is what we use to make these calls. And when we start making these calls, we have about close to 55 60 agents, close to 50 agents. They all make phone calls, and whoever, let's say gets a hang of someone, we definitely get a lot of homeowners, but a lot of let's say people are not interested, they're not qualified. So let's say out of 20,000 people, 30,000 people we only get about 20 or 30 people who are interested in solar. So we book these appointments, and we send these appointments information to you on a Google Sheet, on a CRM, or wherever you like those details to. Yep. So that's basically our entire process, from let's say onboarding you, booking appointments, to sending it to your calendar, to updating it on a Google Sheet. If you have a CRM, we can integrate it to our softwares so that the appointments will be sent directly to your CRM, and you will be notified instantly with, let's say, text automations and as well as email automations, like, hey, Manny, we have an appointment booked, or we have booked an appointment for you, please check it out, somewhere like that.
Okay, then explain me more, tell me how do you guys price your leads and appointments?
Yeah, okay, so pricing, Vivek is going to be explaining the pricing and how we structure our prices, and also the more you will buy, cheaper it will get. Okay,
so Manny, talking about the pricing, we'll be charging you around $2,500 for 10 recording based appointments, $3,500 for 20 recording based appointments, and $4,500 for 30 recording based appointments. As we go up with the appointments, the price usually drops. Recently we have onboarded a client who paid us around $90 appointments, and he ordered for 250 appointments. So in the number of appointments, the price usually drops. And yeah,
these are the qualifications that you will be getting. Can you Vivek, can you get to this?
These are our basic qualifications. We'll be qualifying every single homeowner as per your expectations. They will be the homeowner, home type, roof type, electricity bill, credit score, roofing shade, call recordings, appointment type, utility company. With this, if you want to add something more to it, you can definitely add on. If you want electricity bill to be 150, we can do that. If you want to work with like particular utility companies, we'll be checking with the team, and if we can deliver you the appointments with those particular utility companies, we can do that as well. So
Yeah,
every
it's pretty much
single
highly customizable, cater to your needs and specific to it. Because I know as a solar consultant, a lot of solar reps they only work with the specific utilities, specific areas. For the counties, though, we require you to work with as many counties as you can, but minimum 12 to 15 counties, so that we have enough data, we can collect enough data for us to, let's say, for you to deliver appointments. Because if you have the areas are too small, then it becomes very hard for us to book any appointments there. So that's only our, that is the only requirement that we ask our clients to do, at least target 15, 12 counties, which is going to make our job a lot easier, and then we can produce or deliver our appointments to you.
other questions for us?
No, I'm gonna compare this with other sources that I'm working. You guys are on the high end, just to be upfront. But I got your, I got your contact through Messenger. You
Oh,
feel
okay.
free to
Who
follow
who
up with
you spoke to? Who you spoke to?
I rather not say. I mean,
Okay.
I've been in the industry for 10 years, so a bunch of people reach out to me through LinkedIn.
Mm-hmm.
So I just don't like to mention names. I
Oh,
just
okay, okay. That's all right.
like
I just asked in case if I might know them. So that's all.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, again, the same answer that I given you, I give to everybody else, just for integrity
I
on everybody.
understand. I definitely understand. I think you really are doing it with integrity. We also do the same. And which installer are you working with? Like, are you working with Sunrun or any other installer?
Now I'm working with Empower currently, so like they are one of the EPCs that have access to sell
Mm-hmm.
all Sonova and Everbright.
Got it, man.
That's
But
good.
again, like right now, I'm just like trying to figure out like which is the source that I'm gonna get and which is everybody doing to gather the leads. The thing is that when I work at Freedom Solar Power, I used to be the director of operation, and the
Okay.
biggest pain was that we were getting sheet leads
Yeah,
Got it.
badly.
because of advertisement, and
Mhm.
that's something that I just don't want to. I cannot afford play that game.
Yeah,
So
absolutely, man. Absolutely. Totally understand. If you don't mind, I can just share you one of our biggest client that we are working with. I'm not sure if you have heard of them or have, let's say, I mean, they are in Virginia, so I might I'm not sure if you have actually heard or let's maybe work with them. But this is one of our biggest client, and I mean, we are producing 250 appointments per month for them, like close to 250 appointments per month. And that's what we were saying. I mean, they were they are paying us close to $90 per appointment. Okay, the bigger order you have, the prices drops. Okay, and they have a huge company. I think their appointments needs are probably 250, 300 appointments a month, and we try to deliver it. So you see, all the green ones are actual sales or sold appointments. Okay, and if you'll see here, total number of sale is close to 15 or 16 sales, right? And if you compare the prices, okay, so let's say these are, I can count the numbers, and this is their Google sheet. I mean, they are pretty much active on the, you can see all the status, all the updates are real time. They are made by the client, and 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 and 15. So 15 sales made out of 145 leads, and these are pending ones, as you see. So these will be updated, and I think these are also some of the pending leads. So we might see at least 2 or 3 more out of these. So 150 appointments, and let's say even if you're seeing 18 closed deals, right? What does that means is that I mean, they are paying, let's say, close to 15,000. If let's say if you multiply 150 by 100 appointments, $100 per appointment, that means they're paying us 15,000, and they have closed 15 deals, right? So you are the expert here. You must know how much commission would that be. So that's in our numbers. I mean, it's not I mean, we are not claiming that we have 50% or 60% appointment conversion rate, because it never happens. And whoever is saying that probably might be I mean, just exaggerating, or might be giving you some wrong expectations numbers. So what we do is we actually book appointments based on your qualifications, whatever we have decided, whatever you will be deciding, and we will be sending you appointments. And your job is to only because these will be booked appointments on your calendar, right? So all you have to do is go out there and just start closing these appointments. And once like you have a good number, good understanding of how and what we are sending. And but yeah, as we said, no promises of like no free solar mention. Okay, you see these are the call recordings that we actually send. And let me show you one example where the customer did mention free solar, and I actually DQ'd that appointment because I think I must have removed it. So the customer mentioned that there was a mention of I can show you in our chat. And that's what we do. We are pretty straightforward. If let's say someone is saying that, okay, your appointment says, I think this was somewhere here. Yeah, you see, so yeah, you see, so this was the appointment actual. This was very misleading when getting the appointment. He was told it was free several times. There were lots of lies also saying we would drop the codes is inaccurate, right? So I told him immediately, like, okay, I'm going to, and this is the client name, right? There's nothing hidden. I mean, like, you can look it up if you want. I will check it out and I will replace it. And I just replaced it immediately. I think this was the lead, William Randy. There is no William Randy here. I just replaced it immediately. So that's what we are doing. And I mean, I think that's one of your biggest concern is getting that bad leads. I mean, mention free solar, which is obviously we are not doing because we know how painful it is to deal with someone who has an expectation of something that they are going to get free solar, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Will you guys be open to do like an introduction for the first 10 appointments at a lower rate?
I mean, what do you have in mind? I mean, you can definitely negotiate because what I'm thinking is, let's say you have an operation going on and you are looking for leads, a lot of leads, right? Not just 10 leads. And at some point you want to test us out, and I agree, and that's why we have these prizes, different leads. And I understand because my goal is to get you to a point where you are doing 100 appointments per month with us. That's where we make the real money, and that's where you are going to make the real money. 10 appointments might not be enough. Let's say you might get 1 or 2 sales. You might not, sometimes things doesn't go right. So how about this? You start with 20 appointments. I can give you a better price for 20 appointments. And 20 appointments would be more than enough for you to get a big enough sample size for you to, let's say, run every single appointment and see, okay, I made 4 sales. I made 3 sales out of 20 appointments, okay? And you still be in profit because 20 appointments, you made 3 sales. Sometimes, let's say, if you're lucky, you made 4 sales. That means you have a 20% conversion rate, right? I'd say that's above the standard, above our average, what our clients are doing. And that would be a perfect starting position for you. And once you like what we are doing, I think we can definitely go beyond 20 and then do 100, maybe 200, 250, whatever it's going to suit your need or maybe fulfill your demands.
Okay.
So how much was the price for 20 appointments, Vivek? 35, right?
35, yeah.
Okay, what do you think is a fair price for 20 appointments?
The first trial, somewhere averaging between 100 and 150 per appointment.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, if I see the results, then I would definitely accept on your price.
Okay. So if you price these appointments 150, it's going to cost 3,000. Then we have some obligations where we have to purchase the data and stuff like that. But how about this? We do this for you for 3,000 for 20 appointments. Okay. For the sample run, 20 appointments. You like it? Then we do a bigger order, 50 appointments, and then appointment prices comes down significantly. And then you don't even have to pay 150 per appointment. You will be paying a lot cheaper. And if you, let's say, if you like it so much that you will want to purchase more than 50, close to 100, then I think your appointment prices will be close to somewhere in 100 range. And I think we can definitely do a lot more business. Because the bigger order that you will place, it gets easier for us to, let's say, invest, buy data, and hire let's say more people to work with your campaign and deliver you more appointments. It's a simple math, right?
What is the name of your company?
It's called Growth Magnet Studio. GROWTHMAGNET Studio. Growth Magnet Studio. Growth Magnet, magnet
Studio.
Yeah, Magnet
Growth Magnet Studio.
Yeah.
Who's gonna be my main point of contact?
I think you can text me. You already have emails, right?
No, but what I'll do is I'll give you my business email. I'm gonna put it on this chat. and
Drop
then
it
you
here,
guys
and then
can
we
show
can.
me. So this is my business,
Okay.
and then you guys can follow up with me on that.
Okay.
I'm gonna be making a decision early next week.
Okay.
And then I'll give you a firm answer. And then you are Ashish.
You can call me
Ashish?
Ash. Yeah, you can call me Ash. I think that's much easier.
No, man, I respect your name, so I'll call you.
Yeah,
Call
that's
you.
no, man.
How do you say it? Ashish?
Yeah, it's perfect. You pronounce it all right. Yeah, and this is Vivek. He's also like he's head of our sales, and yeah, he will be also in contact with you. So you can contact anyone.
Do you have a LinkedIn profile?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do have a LinkedIn profile, Vivek. Just drop
Yeah.
your LinkedIn profile. Okay.
So man, after this call, like I will be dropping you a detailed email with all the information that we have discussed, with the pricing and sample recordings that we have. You can listen to those recordings. You can check out the website, case studies, and every single stuff. And you can revert back to me on that particular email only, and we can move forward from there. Okay. Yeah, I will be sending you like profiles of Ashish as well as mine profile, Facebook as well as LinkedIn. So you can cross check every single thing. And from there we can move forward.
Yep.
All right, guys. Thanks for the call. We'll be
Yeah.
in touch. Okay.
Sure,
No,
sure.
lovely
And
talking to
just
you.
last
And,
thing, like,
yeah.
yeah, just last thing. When will be available for a follow-up call next week?
Let's do. Well, next week is RE Plus
Oh, got it.
in Houston. I'm
Mhm.
gonna be there, so it's gonna be
Once you
Tuesday.
make a decision, it will be only a 15-minute call. So you
Yeah,
have
yeah.
available all day.
Well, give me a call on Monday afternoon, sometime between 3 and
Okay.
4 p.m. Central
Sure.
Time. Where are you guys
Sure.
based at?
So we are based in New Delhi. We have offices in US as well, in Delaware.
In Delaware?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys.
Sure.
Good meeting.
Yeah, nice talking to you. You have lovely energy. I really like, straightforward to the point. So I really love that about you. And let's get something going. I hope you decide something and let us know sooner so that we can start getting some appointment for you. Okay.
Will do. Thank you.
All right.
Thank
Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.
Bye.
If you enjoy the video, drop a like and don't forget to comment, guys. I will see you on the other side.